Hey friends, welcome to Ivy's Fortress. I'm Ashante, your reading friend, and we have Old Woman and Her Pig, retold by Margaret McDonald, and pictures by John Kanzler. Old woman and her pig, and a dog, and a cat, and a mouse. Squeak! Alright, well, I am going to sing our welcome song, so get your friends' figures ready. And one, and a two, and a skiddle-diddly-doo. Hey there, friends. Hey there, friends. Welcome to Ivy's Fortress. Hey there, friends. Hey there, friends. Welcome to Ivy's Fortress. I'm glad that you are here with us. I'm happy that you're near. Come along for our adventure, it'll bring you light to cheer. Hey there, friends. Hey there, friends. Welcome to Ivy's Fortress. Hey there, friends. Hey there, friends. Welcome to Ivy's Fortress. All right. Let's read our book. The Old Woman and Her Pig. Going to town, gonna buy a little pig. Jig jog, jiggity jig. But when the old woman tries to take that little pig home to her little boy, the pig won't cross the bridge. This little piggy is afraid of the water. The old woman pushes and pulls, cries and cajoles, with no luck until she sees a dog, a rat, and a cat. Can the old woman convince them to help her get the piggy back home? Acclaimed storyteller Margaret McDonald and illustrator John Kanzler bring life to this classic. It's a classic, but I've never read it before, so I'm excited because classic means that it's been around for a long time. And if it's been around for a long time, it must be good. All right. The Old Woman and Her Pig. An Appalachian Folktale by HarperCollins Publishers. There was an old woman who lived in a little house way up on a hill. Had a little boy that lived with her. They got along real well, those two. One day, little boy was playing out in front of the house. He found a shiny copper penny. Ma'am, look what I found. Why, it's a shiny copper penny. I'll take that right to town and buy us a little fat pig. You stay here and tend the house. I'll be back before dark with our piggy. Off she started down the road. She was so happy to be going to town to buy a pig. She started singing, going to town, gonna buy a little pig. Jig, jog, jiggity, jig. Came to a bridge, started crossing that bridge, dancing a jig. Going to town, gonna buy a little pig. Jig, jog, jiggity, jig. Back on the road again. She was still singing. Going to town, gonna buy a little pig. Jig, jog, jiggity, jig. Came to the marketplace. Mr. Pig Farmer, here's a shiny copper penny. I'd like to buy a fat little pig. A shiny copper penny? I'll take your shiny copper penny. Pick out any pig you want. She looked around, picked out the fattest little pig of all. I'll take that one. She was so happy to be going home with that little pig. Went to town and I bought a little pig. Jig, jog, jiggity, jig. Little pig was so happy to be going home with that old woman. He ran along behind her, just squealing, oink, 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 oink. Came to the bridge, old woman. Started crossing that bridge. Went to the town and I bought a little pig. Jig, jog, jiggity jig. Little pig started right after her. This is my little pig. That little pig would not set one foot on that bridge. He was scared of the water. He was scared of the height. He just stood there and squealed. Old woman came back. She pulled that pig. She pushed that pig. That pig would not move. Thanks, Sophie. Old woman began to cry. It was starting to get dark. Her little boy was at home all by himself. He might get scared. Then she saw the moon coming up. The moon would give a little boy light, so maybe he won't be so scared. Old woman sat down and began to cry. She sang a sad little song to herself. I can't get to my little boy tonight. It's almost dark, but the moon does shine. Just then, along came a dog. Old woman thought he might help. Dog, dog, would you bark at pig? Pig won't cross the bridge, and I can't get home to my little boy tonight. All right, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Nope, said the dog. I won't do it. Well, that's not nice. And the old woman began to cry. I can't get my little boy tonight. It's almost dark, but the moon does shine. Old woman saw a rat running by. Rat, rat, would you nip dog? If you would nip dog, dog would bark at pig. Pig would cross the bridge, and I could get home to my little boy tonight. All right, enough. Nope, said the rat. I won't do it. Well, that's not nice. And the old woman began to cry. I can't get to my little boy tonight. It's almost dark, but the moon does shine. Just then a cat came by. Cat, cat, would you worry, rat? Then rat will nip dog, and dog will bark at pig. Pig will cross the bridge, and I'll get home to my little boy tonight. The cat said, little boy, is it the same little boy who used to stroke my fur? That's the same little boy. Is that the same little boy who used to give me a saucer of cream? Same little boy. Is that the same little boy who used to scratch behind my ears and it felt so good? That's the same little boy. Then of course I'll help, said the cat. So the cat began to worry the rat. The rat began to nip the dog. The dog began to bark at the pig. Woof, woof, woof. Not a dog, Sophie. And the little dog ran over the bridge. And the little pig ran over the bridge and up the road home, just squealing. That old woman ran right along behind him. Went to town and I bought a little pig. Jig, jog, jiggity jig. When she got home. No. Caught you. Ha! We caught it, guys. We caught the camera. All right, I don't think Sophie's a fan of this book, but got one more page. When she got home, she hugged that little boy, and he had been afraid at all because it was dark. But the moon did shine. And they're having a great time with the pig, the cat, the dog, and the rat, and the chickies. And here's our author note. Oh, the end. Here's our author note. The traditional story of the old woman and her pig appeared in print as early as 1842 in James Orchard Halliwell's Phillips' The Nursery Rhymes of England. It has appeared in countless versions since. This retelling is inspired by a Kentucky variant collected by folklorist Leonard Roberts and Sang Branch settlers. The crying song and the little boy appeared in Roberts' version. The jogging song and the helpful cat are my inventions. Oh. Now, before I read the author and illustrator's bio of this book, I want to kind of connect the dots because I didn't expect my dog to just knock over my camera tripod. That was very rude of her because she knows I'm recording. I like to think that she knows at least. And she knocked over my camera. But guess what? We're still recording. The camera's still going on. And you're still going to get this video. And you're still going to see how sometimes we can't get our pigs across the bridge. Or we can't control all the events that happen in our lives. But we can always have a good outlook on what's possible to come. So just like she wasn't happy that the pig made her hold up the time to reaching her son and introducing the pig to her new friend, she couldn't do anything about that. So she said, well, it's dark, but the moon's still shining. So she had some source of light, which means she had some hope and some faith to get to where she was going, to feel the joy of her son meeting the pig, all from a little penny he found. If you have a little hope, faith of a mustard seed, as your grandma would like to say, my grandma loves to say that, well, sometimes you could just have a better outlook and a better expectation of what's to come. Because you may be in the mud. Dog may knock over your camera and make it hard for you to record. But guess what? We're here to connect the dots and have a real life experience of our pig not crossing the bridge, but having some hope about what's to come. Now, enough for me spilling. I am going to read the bio of the author and illustrator. Margaret Reed McDonald is a storyteller, author, folklorist, and children's librarian, whom School Library Journal has called a grand dame of storytelling. Miss McDonald is the author of numerous books, including Picking Peas, illustrated by Pat Cummings, and the award-winning book, The Parent's Guide to Storytelling. She lives in Kirkland, Washington. John Kanzler is the illustrator of several books for children, including Whose Feet by Nina Hess. In the book Rock Candy Mountain, The Big Rock Candy Mountain, he lives with his wife Diane on a farm in Greenfield, Massachusetts, along with several sheep, llamas, and cats, but no pigs. Yeah, I don't know if I could live with pigs. They're very cute on the outside and pink and cuddly, but they do a lot of things that kind of disturb me. But they're always good to look at, and if I go to my local farm or zoo, I can see them there too. So, hey, well, that's all I have for you friends today, and I hope that next time we have a more fluid video. And if not, we'll still be here anyway, and we'll still share the goods of read-alouds. Catch you next time, friends. Bye.